Let's go! I bought it! What's up? Yeah. And what's up, everybody? It's Stram Chapter, Dustin Ugly here with another episode, a hockey legend here, with another episode of Dustin DeMars Sports here. This is episode 45 of Dustin DeMars Sports. That's a lot of episodes here. Dustin DeMars Sports. So follow me on Instagram at Dustin. Add me on Snapchat at Dustin. Follow me on Twitter at Dustin. Nail it, hey buddy. Also, coming up on this channel. Also follow me on TikTok at Dustin. I do a couple daily TikToks right here on TikTok. Not right here on TikTok, right here, YouTube. So coming up on this channel will be episode 46 of Dustin DeMars Sports. This show that's going to be coming up very soon. Come up pretty soon. I'm doing a week thing. Also coming up on my second channel will be episode 27 of the app game show. That's coming up pretty soon too. And also coming up on my main channel here will be episode 10 of the video game show. That's coming up very soon, right after the school year here. So today's episode of Dustin DeMars Sports, I have no ideas. So in today's episode, you guys will get to see the behind the scenes. Actually, not the behind the scenes. Actually, you just get to see what I do during every episode of Dustin DeMars Sports. But I'm not going to show you the behind the scenes of it. I'm going to show you how I do a Dustin DeMars Sports episode right here in my apartment. Because this is technically my last episode of Dustin DeMars Sports in this place here. Because it's almost the end of the school year. And because of COVID-19, I had no ideas. You know that. So, but I'll be talking that in the next part here. Right now. Now we're in the episode, but we're not in the episode yet. So, this is episode 45 of Dustin DeMars Sports. This is going to be like a little bit of a behind the scenes. What is it? I'm going to take you guys on a tour of how I did the episodes in this apartment here. This is technically the last episode, but due to COVID-19, I can't find any sports because sports are canceled, except the draft. I'm going to be talking about that in a little bit, but before I show you guys stuff on how I set up sports in this apartment here, in the next episode you'll see a different background. You'll see the same setting as every episode, the next episodes of this Smart Sports. Sorry guys. So let's get right to the episode right now. We're in the episode of this Smart Sports, and this episode today, I just told you guys this. We're gonna first I'm gonna tell you guys something before I show you guys my apartment here. I'm going to talk about the draft. The draft was awesome. I'm technically reacting to it. Vikings got some good players, I heard. I did watch a little bit of it. Heard there was a lot of trades from Minnesota. They got good players, I heard. A couple of good players. I heard Vikings got good grading by the NFL Network analyst. They had good picks, so that was awesome. So let's get right into the BTS of Dustin DeMars Sports. I'm going to show you guys how I made these episodes in my apartment and how I did it, and I'll show you what I did to make these episodes awesome. So let's get right to that part right now. And now I'm going to show you guys how I got these episodes of Dustin DeMars Sports started right here on the Dustin DeMars Network here, and how I filmed them. Actually, I'm not going to show you the BTS or stuff, but yeah. So I started doing Dustin DeMars Sports in this place. It was right before the school year started, and if you guys seen my major announcement I'll show you. I'll talk about that when I show you guys the thing here. And so this is how I did Dustin DeMars Sports. You can see the chair. You guys can see that. I started doing that with the tripod thing like that because my phone right here was broken a little bit. So that's how I did it. First episode, this apartment was like that. And so if you guys can notice, I'm gonna talk about that video that I made that was on IGTV. It was that major announcement. I did it right here, in my apartment here. And so it's actually awesome where you guys can see my background there. And so every time I was like, I'm gonna do this a major announcement. I'm gonna talk about. I should flip over the camera. I'm gonna make like this major announcement about me coming back to school for my not back to here, but back to Foley for like a homecoming, and everybody was liking it on what was it? IGTV. Got a lot of comments. Shout out to those guys who were when I walked into homecoming and they were like, "Wow, what's up, buddy?" And I'm like, "Hey, buddy." So yeah. And then also, if you've seen by this, I did a couple TikToks right here. I use that computer also sometimes, but I sometimes pitch ideas. I usually do it in my room. If you guys seen on my other IGTV exclusive, I did some IGTV exclusives during the what's it called? So no, it was not spring break. It was during the winter break that I did a IGTV exclusive, and I did a couple of Dustin DeMars Sports episodes there. And then yeah, and then I did a house tour. You guys can see house tours. Yeah, that area right over there. If you've seen it on IGTV, go on there. I did a little bit of apartment tour, 2019 I think. No, 2020. That's also where I pitch on ideas for sports. Sometimes I did in this living room here. Oh yeah, also, I might flip the camera here, but I did an episode of Dustin DeMars Sports right here. I think I did like 2 episodes, because I was like, I'm gonna hold the camera, because I started doing Dustin DeMars Sports, like me holding the camera. I'm gonna pick up this vlog right now. I want to hold it a different way. I'm gonna show you how I started Dustin DeMars Sports the first time, but not in this place here. But I'm gonna show you it right now. Now I'm gonna show you this part. If you guys see my view here, I'm holding the camera. So I did a couple. I did the third of Dustin DeMars Sports. I started holding the camera with my hand. And that was a couple episodes here, and I would sit in a chair. It was in a different place, you guys. But then, as I evolved and got more episodes in, I was like, I'm gonna set my camera up like this. Where I'm standing right here. I'm gonna set up my camera. Sometimes I use my nightstand, but now I'm using a table now. I would set up the camera like that, and then sometimes I would like move it like that. Oh, that's better. That is better, Dustin. Now you guys can see me move the camera. Episode of Dustin DeMars Sports. So yeah. So that's how I set up things on Dustin DeMars Sports. And sometimes I pitch ideas to myself, and sometimes I go online, like ESPN, you know, you name it, like all sports and stuff. So yeah, so let's get right to the end of the episode of Dustin DeMars Sports, right? Yeah, well, that'll be it for today. It was an awesome episode of Dustin DeMars Sports here. Just talking about the draft showing you guys how I do Dustin DeMars Sports here. Showing you guys how I make an episode of DeMars Sports, and yeah, so before I start plugging in my social media and everything else here, so this, I told you guys this was the last episode of Dustin DeMars Sports in this apartment, so you guys are going to see a different background. So it was awesome, guys, to show you guys Dustin DeMars Sports in this background here. Just, you guys, not background, my apartment here. So you guys will see a different background when in a couple weeks. It'll be in a different place, different room. You guys will probably see it in the vlogs of Dustin W Vlogs, which that'll be 100 vlogs. You guys see the 100 vlogs will be in a different background here, with the same way, same place. Dustin DeMars Network. Subscribe to there. So follow me on Instagram to Sibley. Follow me on add me on Snapchat to Sibley. Follow me on Twitter to Sibley. Hey buddy. Also come up on this channel. We'll be also follow me on TikTok at the Sibley. Let's do that again. See, you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, here on Dustin DeMars Sports here. So you can also follow me on TikTok at Dustin W. I do a couple daily TikToks there. So also coming up very soon here, episode 46 of Dustin DeMars Sports. That's coming up very soon. Coming up in a couple of weeks here on the Dustin DeMars Network. Subscribe to there. Subscribe to here. Also come up on my second channel. Subscribe to there at Dustin W. App Game Show episode 27. That's coming up pretty soon here on the Dustin W channel. Also come up on my main channel, the episode 10 of the video game show. That's coming up pretty soon. So yeah. So please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to this format. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Hey, buddy.